What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to give you guys an idea of my experience purchasing from ShinySmile Veneers and what you guys can expect ordering from these guys. Basically, you're going to place your order and get a kit sent to you with some materials. It'll come with some trays that look like this, probably a couple different sizes, and some clay-like materials that you'll be mixing together to put in your tray to make your molds with. Now, when I first got my materials, I had enough for like 4 molds, so I thought I should do 2 of the top and 2 of the bottom. However, in my case, I was only purchasing a top veneer at the time, so I really only needed to do top molds. And due to having a limited number of attempts on each one, unfortunately, I didn't do my molds properly the first time. I did them on my own. This is what they'll somewhat resemble when they're finished. With the material and everything. However, there were some minor flaws in mine that I had shown them in some pictures that I sent them. And so I ended up having to order a new set of materials, which they sent to me for only $15 shipped. And I was more than happy to pay that price. And basically, I got the second set of materials, and this time I went ahead and did a conference call with one of their employees, or not a conference call, but a video call with one of their employees, who walks you through the process of mixing the materials together, getting them in the tray, and how to actually do the mold properly. The first time, that way you don't have to do what I did and, make your own mistakes and have to order a new set of materials for. But basically, what it came down to is you really want to get the materials mixed up as quickly as possible and into the tray as evenly as possible. And you really want to push either up or down, if you're doing a bottom mold, as far as you can get that mold to go, and hold it as still as you possibly can. And then when removing it, also removing it just straight up. You don't want to wiggle it out or do anything that's going to create like streaks. Anyways, I'm sure they'll have some instructions with that to go further into detail with. But basically, you're going to have something that looks like this, send back to them. And about 2 days after they received mine, they told me through an email that my molds were acceptable and that they would get to work on my veneers. So about 2 weeks later, I received my package in the mail. This is what the little case looks like that it comes in, and then it also comes with a toothbrush with some packets of some cleaning solution to clean the veneer, and then some other instructions in there that I'll go over here in a second. But basically, this first veneer that I got from them did have some minor issues that I ran into after a few days, which I'll show you guys real quick. So this first veneer, the front 2 teeth had a little bit of gap in the bottom of them where my real teeth would sit and where the veneer is. And that little bit of space in the bottom caused it so that anytime I put pressure on these, it was causing the back of the veneers to pop off, because it's causing them to flex. And anyways, I emailed them about the problem I was having, and they went ahead and sent that feedback to their manufacturing team. And a couple of days later, emailed me back saying that their manufacturing team went over my feedback and that they decided that they would be able to fix the problem. And they got to work on a new set of veneers immediately and at no cost to me, which I was more than that was an incredible gesture on their part. I was expecting to have to pay something at least, but they offered it at no cost. So yeah, about another 2 weeks went by and I ended up getting my second set in the mail. And I could tell this set was better immediately because it actually clicked into place from the very first time I tried it on. Whereas the first one kind of just sat over top of my teeth. It didn't really feel too secure at any point. But this second set clicked into place from the first time. It feels secure from front to back, and yeah, I mean, I haven't ran into any issues with any foods that I've eaten. I don't know what they're technically say that they allow, you know, as far as what types of foods you can eat and what you should and shouldn't eat. But I personally haven't had any issues with any foods. I don't really have to ever take these things off except for when I'm sleeping. I couldn't be happier with the way this second set turned out. So much so that I'm probably going to end up getting a bottom set done at some time. But just so you guys can see a before and after of the shading. So yeah, I couldn't be happier with my experience with these guys, and I suggest that if you're thinking about going with the snap-on veneers, that you guys definitely order from these guys. They will take care of you. All right, thanks for watching.